8 different bus compressor plugins. I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. Just like all the rest of our testing, we're just going to keep all the extended feature set of the hardware turned off. If the plugin has some oddball feature, we probably won't use it. We can start off by going over some routing, some of what I got going on. Pro Tools session, I have some stems from a throwaway riff here. One of those 2 a.m. brainchild ideas. Some drums. So I didn't have a bass here whenever I tracked this, so this is just guitar shifted down an octave, being run through a bass sim. But it works. Chorus vibe guitar. Blowing up. Okay, some kind of like a layer. And some ambience. Put it all together, and we get the B section here. It's kind of like the groove riff section. Some guitars. Trip hats. And we have the production, the transition. And we add it all together. All of the stems are going into 2 different buses. I have a hardware bus. I have the plugin bus down here. They're the yellow guys. Hardware bus, we have our hardware bus plus right here. And then on the plugin chain, we have our dad loop and we have our phase flip established. That way, whatever happens on the testing channel can null against the hardware channel immediately. Make sure our null doesn't denull. Whenever I pop the phase button here, we should null to 0. I'll hit it. Boom. We got a perfect null. Converters null about 60 dB against each other. So right here on the master channel, this is where we're going to get all of our null ratings from. We'll go ahead and get our bass line for the day. We'll go ahead and get our emulation line for the day. We'll go ahead and start our testing. So that's the delta. How's it going to handle this sub explosion? Really good. Minus 27.3 is the bass line. Divided by 2, halfway is the emulation line. 13.7. We'll go in favor of the plugins today. Listen to the plugins, dial them in. We're going to null them, listen to them in a null state. We're going to try to get them as close to this noise floor as we possibly can. As long as it gets past negative 13.7 dB in the null score, we can call that an emulation. That's into emulation territory. So if it doesn't pass minus 13.7 dB full scale, we got to reskin it and call it something else. It cannot be called a G-Bus clone. With the bass lines established, let's dial up the hardware. Compressor is in, low THD is out. Right now, all these functions are out. Feedback is out, 4K mode is out. A lot of the plugins don't have a lot of that going on. Put the threshold all the way to the top. I'm gonna start with a 2-to-1 ratio, attack at 1 millisecond, release is set to auto, put my makeup down to 0, high pass is out, and none of the dynamic fancy stuff is in. That's all out. I'm not gonna look at the meter when I dial this, I'm just gonna look away or roll the knob.